Hey guys, Light here. So I'm making this very simplified, very easy to understand guide for noobs in Deadlock, such as myself actually. 3 weeks ago I was an Arcanist 1, now I'm on Emissary 3. The progress has been decent, I would say, and let's just jump straight into it. Okay, my first tip would be, and this is very important, when you start the game, focus on the lane first. Ignore everything else. I mean, if the guy jumps into the tower after you, you can kill him. But other than that, focus on the creeps. Always take the creeps, get the souls. This is gonna push the wave into the enemy, and if he tries to attack you, your creeps will actually attack him, so he will be at a disadvantage. As you can see, I'm completely ignoring the enemy. I'm getting all the creeps I can, pushing the wave. You don't need to concern yourself with very difficult stuff right now. There's the enemy camp that spawns at minute 2 if you want to take it, but first you gotta push the creeps. It's very simple. The only way to take that camp on the left side over here at minute 2 is by pushing your creeps into the enemy tower. Okay, my second tip would be, now that you finished the early stages of the game, you're gonna try to take the wave again, and in the meantime do 1 or maximum 2 side objectives. So that would be a creep camp or a sinner's sacrifice. You're gonna always want to take the wave, but after you take the wave as fast as you can, you go and do 1 or 2 objectives. Usually 1, you get time for 1, but you never want to miss the next wave. That's very important. The thing is, you want to use your abilities as well. Never I had a mental block here, but never not use your abilities. You can use them on creeps, it's not a problem. You don't need to wait for the enemy to use them on enemy heroes. As for the build you're playing, I suggest that you learn to play 1 or 2 heroes maximum. This guide is only for people that want to, the main objective for them is to advance in ranks, not to learn the game in a better way. But if you want to advance the ranks, I would definitely recommend using 1 or 2 heroes. Use the suggested guide because it's way easier. You actually need to have a deeper knowledge of the game to make your own guide, your own build. So use a given guide and do exactly this. Focus on only one thing. 1 wave, 1 side camp. 1 wave, 1 sinner sacrifice. As you can see, I'm pushing the wave. Then I'm gonna go take the camp in the church. It's very simple gameplay. This is usually going to give you an advantage in these leagues because most of the players don't do this. They're focused on fighting, they're wasting time on the map. Just focus on macroing and you'll be very far ahead. As you can see, I completely ignored them and I went straight after the wave for the sinner's sacrifice. Very simple gameplay. Okay, for number 3, I would suggest that you learn basic movement. There's a lot of guides on online, on YouTube, about this. You don't need anything special.
I don't know.
I would say you only need to slide after every jump, and you need to learn a double jump. That's most of the things you would need in this league, honestly. Slide on the stairs, slide after sprinting. This is all you need. As you can see me do right here. Don't need nothing fancy. but you should always get into the habit of pressing control after you jump. This is gonna help a lot, I would say, and it's very simple to implement. Okay, tip number 4, it would be to actually know your hero. Just as I told you before, in the beginning of the video, I recommend playing 1 or 2 heroes because it's easier to understand your timings. In my case right here, I'm playing Grave, and as you can see I got the Capacitator, the Mercurial Magnum, and the Surge of Power. These are 3 core items in my opinion that actually enable you and give you a power spike. A power spike is when you're actually stronger than the enemy team. Usually, in my case, I try to keep it simple and I try to avoid fights and do exactly what I told you before, 1 or 2 objectives, then the creep wave. I do this until I get these 3 items, and then I start to actually look for fights, because this is when I'm the strongest. I try to avoid fights until this specific moment. As you can see, I'm starting to look for fights, and I kill people very fast. I had Apollo there to help me, but I still am very interested in fighting right now. There's no more farming. I do a big mistake here and I get stunned because I'm still a noob, but we end up killing him as well. Checking the minimap to see where they are. Constantly looking for fights and for enemies to check where they are. As you can see, that Victor is actually melting. I don't go in for the second kill because I don't know where the enemy is, but still it's very good damage. Of course, if I see random sinners on the map, I'll take them, or creep waves, but I tend to farm near the fights so I can actually participate, as you can see right here. You don't have to overcommit if you see you can't win the fight, but you always have to be there in case something happens and you can start killing people. That Victor is actually melting. Now slowly but surely you will actually gain a net worth advantage over the enemy team if you rinse and repeat what I told you in this video. And by the way, if you like the video, please like and subscribe. My 5th tip, so tip number 5, would be to always take the mid boss before ending the game and going high ground. In my case, Wraith is very strong in the end game, so I can actually take it alone and not rely on my team to try to convince them to come. They will come when they hear I'm doing it. But never go and try to finish the game without taking the mid boss, because this gives the enemy team a very high chance of doing a comeback.
I see Calico.
After we take the mid boss, we start looking for fights. Whoops. I killed somebody there. Way too fast. Yeah, it was Calico. So now we're strong, so we're looking for good fights. It's literally nothing too complicated, I would say. If you somehow manage to die, you just buy time and try to go for the mid boss again. It's simple as that. I see in the minimap that my Apollo is keeping them busy, so I'm trying to do it alone right now. I'm doing it alone, as you can see. Nothing special. Just clearing the waves, and I'm telling my team to prepare to go together. always try to convince your team to go all S6, so when you have the rejuve. Because there's always somebody going alone and dying, and then everyone gets unhappy. So try to coordinate your team. I somehow kill yeah, I kill Venator here in 1 second. Because the difference in our net worth is huge. He's 20k behind me, so as you can see I just erased him. And this should secure the game for us, honestly. Yeah. I'm right behind them here. I'm not in a rush to show myself. And I take them out one by one. Now, the games may get prolonged in this league because of the nature of the skill of the level of the players. I'm bad as well, so I understand that. We can't finish a game at minute 25. But still, if you do this, you're way more likely to win. This is it. Thank you very much for watching, guys. I hope this helps you in your games. If it does, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.